Tell me about the tattoos. How long have you had them? And was this something you always wanted?
Do you know what? This is why I don't do drugs, because these tattoos, I was only supposed to get one. I got this sort of compulsive issue. And this was literally, honest to God, right, the truth. I had a band on my wrist, and the band was just like, it was here. It was a band of all my family's initials. And I had it, and I was like, oh, that looks ridiculous, because my arm was so big. I was like, that. I was like, we'll have to make that a bit bigger. So from the time, I think it took about 4 months to have every single tattoo I've got. So I went from none to this in 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's addictive about it?
I don't know.
Pain?
No, I hated that part. I think, you know what I think it was? I think it was the ability to change yourself as an individual. And I just wanted to change. I was just bored of being normal. And I was like, right, what can I do to really polish yourself? Do you know, like, for instance, your suit, you got a pink tie and you got your socks. It's just something slightly different. That's the way I felt with my body. I was like, well, I want to change it a bit. So I put some tattoos on, and then I'll shave my head, and then I'll put some muscle on, and I was happy then. Everyone else thought I was completely bonkers, but I remember having this done. And I used to train this couple, very wealthy couple, lovely woman. And I did it, and she's proper old school English. She went, you ruined your life. You're never going to work again. You're never going to this. You're never going to that. I went, I'll be all right. I've got my own job. I've got a gym. I've done this. I'll be fine. I'll get free. 4 years later, I'm earning more money than I ever have. Looking at exactly how she said, you're going to ruin your life. And ironically, this is what made me. Going against the grain, changing everything that society says you should be, flipped around and made me successful. Because I've no shadow of doubt the reason I'm successful today is because I'm so different looking. If I still look the same as I did when I was 21, I'd still be working in the gym, being a personal trainer. No doubt about that. So by having that, I suppose by having the balls to step out the comfort zone and become different, it paid off. I'm not saying that's the best way to go about it, but for me, that gamble of trying to reinvent myself, trying to make myself unique, trying to create something very different, paid off massively.
Is that what you encourage other people to do?
No. I wouldn't be different then, would I?
But you think people should be unique?
I think people should be unique. I think people should have the balls to be who they want to be. 100%. I think that, you know, I think the biggest blessing I had was that I was stupid at school. Well, that sounds really odd, yeah? I'm a massive believer that I have so many friends who are so educated and get stuck in the system. They're comfortable earning 35, 40, 50,000 a year, and then they get stuck. And they can't break out because they've got a mortgage, they've got a kid, they've got this, they've got that. I never had that. When I gambled, it wouldn't have mattered if I lost. I was earning cash as a personal trainer and so on. I was doing bits and pieces of bodyguard work. It wouldn't have changed. I gambled and it worked, you know, because I never had that comfort, that regular 35, 40, 50,000 income, right. That safety net. And I think people get stuck being safe, and it scares them to gamble. Whereas I will gamble.